BMW didn't build the E30 M3 because they wanted to. They built it because the rulebook said they had to. Touring car racing required a road-legal version of the race car, so BMW created one. A 2.3-litre four-cylinder S14 engine screaming to 8,000 revolutions per minute, producing 200 horsepower from a car that weighed almost nothing, flared arches, a trunk spoiler, and a body wider than any standard 3 Series. It went on to win the DTM, the European Touring Car Championship, and basically everything it entered. On the road it was raw, direct, and completely analog. The least powerful M3 ever built. Also the most honest. After the E30, BMW made a decision that divided the fan base before the car even launched. They dropped the four-cylinder and went 6. The S50 inline 6, 3.0 litres, 286 horsepower. Smoother, quicker, more comfortable. Available as a coupe, sedan, and convertible. Critics said it lost the edge of the E30. They weren't wrong, but a whole new generation discovered what an M3 could feel like, and most of them had no complaints. The E36 was underrated when it was new. The market has since corrected that opinion. Ask 10 M3 enthusiasts which generation is the best, and 7 of them will say this one. The S54 inline 6, 3.2 litres, 343 horsepower, no turbo, no shortcuts. Just a naturally aspirated 6 that pulled cleanly all the way to 8,000 revolutions per minute and sounded extraordinary doing it. The chassis was close to perfect, sharp on turn-in, balanced mid-corner, adjustable on the throttle. BMW also built the CSL, lighter, with a carbon fiber roof and a stripped interior, for the people who thought the standard car wasn't enough. One problem worth knowing, the rear subframe cracks under hard use. Check it on any used example. The E46 M3 is still the benchmark. Every generation since has been measured against it. BMW looked at the E46, decided it needed more drama, and dropped a V8 into the engine bay. The S65, 4.0 litres, naturally aspirated, 414 horsepower, and a red line at 8,400 revolutions per minute. The sound alone justified the decision. Nothing before it, and nothing since, has made that noise. The MDCT dual-clutch gearbox arrived for the first time, giving drivers an option beyond the manual. The GTS variant pushed 450 horsepower and is now one of the most collectible BMWs ever produced. It was heavier than the E46. Nobody who drove it cared. The turbos arrived, and the internet had opinions. The S55, a 3.0-litre, twin-turbocharged inline 6 producing 425 horsepower, replaced the V8, and the purists never fully forgave it. But the numbers told a different story. 0 to 100 in 4.1 seconds. Massive torque from low revolutions per minute. Relentlessly fast on a track in any weather. The competition package added 450 horsepower and sharper suspension. Was it as characterful as the S54 or the S65? No. Was it faster than both? Easily. The debate about whether fast is enough without soul is still going on in forums today. The most powerful M3 ever made, at least for now, the S58 twin-turbo inline 6 produces 480 horsepower in standard form and 530 horsepower in the competition X-Drive, all-wheel drive in an M3 for the first time in history. The performance numbers are almost unreasonable, faster than cars that cost twice as much. The controversy this time had nothing to do with the engine. It was the grille, enormous, vertical, polarizing, in a way that BMW's design team clearly anticipated and just as clearly did not care about. Underneath that face is the most complete, most capable M3 ever built. Whether that's enough depends on what you think a BMW is supposed to look like.